YouTube.com. It is I, the healist of Balor, and I am back with another video at literally nighttime. So, let's get into it. Summerslam, live this Saturday in Allegiant Stadium. Very hyped, very excited. So let's get into the card here. Let's start off with Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie. This is the cooldown match. That's why I'm starting this match off now. Who's going to win? Alexa Bliss. Why is Alexa Bliss going to win? She's going to either hypnotize Doudrop to do some weird shtick, or she's going to hypnotize Eva Marie to lay down and get pinned. Either way, Alexa Bliss is going to win. Like I said, why is this match happening? Because it's a cooldown match. I don't know any other way to tell you people. Alexa Bliss is going to go over. That's all I know. Alexa Bliss to get the dub on that one. The Raw Tag Team Championships on one is AJ Styles and Omos defend against RK Bro, Randy Orton and Matthew Riddle. First of all, I better see Randy Orton enter that stadium on a scooter. And if I don't see him enter the stadium on a scooter, I better see him enter the arena the next night, or on Monday Night Raw, on a scooter with the Tag Team Championships. I just want to see Randy Orton on a scooter. That'd be funny. I think it's going to be a great match. You all know the storyline. Randy Orton was bugged with Matt Riddle. Riddle, wanted Randy Orton to be his friend, be his partner. This past week, of course, we had that little thing. And here we are. They're besties. And Orton has earned Matt Riddle's respect, which is great. So here we are. Should be a good match. Looking forward to it. I do see new tag team champs being crowned here. It's the time, it's the place, it's the scenario. AJ Styles and Omos are great, but I have new tag team champions right here. New tag team champs going to be crowned on this night. RK Bro to become the new tag team champions. And Drew McIntyre against Jinder Mahal with Veer and Shanky banned from ringside. Of course, we all know about the storyline. It's over a sword. Drew McIntyre was cost the Money in the Bank briefcase by Jinder Mahal, and here we are. I'm surprised this isn't a stipulation match. Thank God it's not, because we don't need one. So yeah, here we are. Who's going to win? Drew McIntyre. Come on, man. Unless Jinder has like a henchman or something like that who's debuting, he's not winning. No, he's not. In my opinion, Drew McIntyre is going over in this match. Drew McIntyre to get the dub and defeat the modern-day Maharaja. Sheamus against Damian Priest for the United States Championship. This is going to be physical. This is going to be violent, in my opinion. It's one of the matches where it's going to be one of those hard-hitting, barn-burner matches. It's going to be one of those matches on this night. It's going to be fun. I'm very excited. Sheamus has been a pretty fun champion so far. Something about Sheamus with championship. It's just so much fun. He's been pretty fun as the United States champion. Now, granted, he hasn't had that many opponents because he's been legitimately hurt with a broken nose, but I think that's all healed up. I think that this is where Damian Priest becomes the champ. They've been building Damian Priest up for months. Ever since his debut in the Royal Rumble, which I popped for, by the way. He's been treated pretty well. He's been treated pretty well, in my opinion, on the main roster so far. Now, granted, I'm going to regret saying that probably down the road, but who knows? I have enjoyed it. Priest, in my opinion, deserves to be rewarded. Now, granted, there is that shtick with Johnny Drip Drip and The Miz, of course, with all that stuff. But that's another story for another day. Damian Priest, in my opinion, gets the dub here, becomes the new United States champ, gets crowned. Should be a fun moment. Should be. Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Little been better than WrestleMania, I'll give it that. That's all I gotta say about that one. It's your cliche shtick. Sasha's back. Sasha, was like being Bianca's friend. And then, of course, Sasha turned heel, and the crowd was shocked, like, oh no, Sasha. It's Sasha Banks, people. What do you expect? And here we are. And apparently, Sasha has her henchwomen behind her. We have Carmella and Zelina Vega. No. Just no. It's going to be fun. The match is going to be fun. It's just the build-up has just been like WrestleMania. I guess this one's been a little bit better, but still, that's not saying much. I think it's going to be fun. I really want to say Bianca Belair so badly. I want Bianca to win. In my opinion, she deserves a little bit of a longer run. She hasn't been given that many opponents, I guess, in my opinion. She's a little bit more opponents, in my opinion, than any ever drop it. But I'm going to go with Sasha Banks. I just got this feeling that Sasha Banks is going to become the new SmackDown Women's Champ. Because WWE logic, I really hope I'm wrong. I really, really hope I'm wrong. But I'm going to go with my gut. And my gut is telling, my heart's saying I want Bianca. My gut's telling me Sasha Banks. I'm going with Sasha Banks, man, to become the new SmackDown Women's Champ. Next, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line as the Usos defend against Rey and Dominic Mysterio. This is a rematch, of course, from Money in the Bank, which the Money in the Bank match was pretty good. It's also on the pre-show. This match should be good nonetheless. Of course, there's been dissension teased with Rey and Dominic, which do not turn Dominic heel because he just got here. In my opinion, the guy sucks at promos. You have to give him time, and then you can do something with him. But for now, keep him and Rey a tag team. Please, WWE. It's going to be a fun match regardless. You don't take the tag team titles off the Usos just yet. The bloodline is stronger than ever. The Usos remain the tag team champions in this match. Do not take the titles off them. Do not put them on Dominic Mysterio. Do whatever you want with Rey and Dominic, but do not take the tag titles off of the Usos. No, none of that. The Usos are going to retain the tag titles. Rey and Dominic, who knows what happens to you guys. Edge versus Seth Rollins. This is the one match I'm really looking forward to the SummerSlam. The build-up has just been fantastic, in my opinion. The promos have been great. Seth Rollins has been, in my opinion, this is probably his best work as a heel. So Edge has been doing great. The storyline's just been fantastic, man. 7 years in the making, man. It's the first time ever these two are facing off. That's fantastic, man. That's crazy. The first time ever in 7 years they're facing off for the first time. That's insane. And here we are. Edge, Seth Rollins. Who's going over? I want to go with Edge. I want to go Seth Rollins. But I get this feeling Edge is going to go over. Maybe after the match, maybe Seth Rollins takes out Edge, injures him or whatever storyline-wise, and maybe Edge goes off and does something else. I don't freaking know. Because usually with these big things, Edge usually goes off and, recuperates for coming back for a bigger show. Maybe he sticks around. Who freaking knows? But I'm going to go with Edge. I don't know. I think it'd be fun if Seth Rollins won. Just to use that as like, well, I beat the guy who took my championship shot at Money in the Bank. I injured him. I'm going to be the next in line for the Universal Championship. You could use that, but who knows? Right now, I'm going to go with Edge to beat Seth Rollins. Raw Women's Championship on the line as Nikki ASH defends against Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. It's been a pretty decent story. Of course, Nikki ASH won the Money in the Bank contract, and the Money in the Bank briefcase, actually. At Money in the Bank, of course. Shockingly, legitimately. To this day, I still am very shocked that happened. But, yeah. And she cashed in, of course, the next night, Charlotte Flair, and here we are. Charlotte's like, I want my title back, blah, blah, blah. And Rhea Ripley, of course, she wanted her rematch. There's been build-up, championship contenders matches, fighting, breaking out, blah, 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 attacks everywhere, man. It's been crazy. And here we are, it culminates at SummerSlam, where, of course, Nikki ASH will remain the Raw Women's Champion because it needs to be that way. That's why. I don't freaking know. And I know people are souring on Nikki ASH, saying, oh, well, she sucks as champ. She wasn't meant to be champ. Give her a chance, people. In my opinion, give her a chance. You never know what can happen. You never know what can happen with this. You gotta watch Charlotte's champ, do you? I wouldn't mind Rhea Ripley taking it back, because, I don't know. But I don't think it's meant to be. Nikki ASH will remain the Raw Women's Champion. And she's gonna get in there. She's gonna sneak in a kind of a sneaky little win there. Maybe when these two are beating each other up, Charlotte and Rhea Ripley, she's gonna sneak in, get the pin or whatever. She's gonna pin either Charlotte. I really can't see her pinning Charlotte, but she could, and remaining the Raw Women's Champion. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Nikki ASH to win the WWE Championship on the line as Bobby Lashley defends against Goldberg. And everyone was expecting Brock Lesnar. Oh well, we're not getting that. Maybe next year. Here we are, Goldberg. I'm actually looking forward to this, to be honest with you guys. The build-up's been pretty decent, in my opinion. It's been about, Goldberg put a kind of pretty good promo a few weeks ago, which I really enjoyed. His son Gage was getting involved, and here we are. Of course, Bobby Lashley is Bobby Lashley, the almighty WWE champ. Held WWE title for a pretty long time now. I didn't expect him to hold it this long. I legit thought WrestleMania, he was like, it's going to be one and done. You'll be a transitional champ. Give it to Drew McIntyre. Here we are. No, it did not happen. Bobby Lashley's been WWE champion. He's been a fun WWE champion. He's finally the almighty WWE champion. It's about freaking time. And here comes Goldberg. Don't worry. Goldberg's not winning. Goldberg's losing this match. Granted, I said about The Fiend. We also said about The Fiend, and, that happened. But that's the past. This is right now. Goldberg is going to lose this match. Bobby Lashley goes over. Bobby Lashley remains WWE champion. But does a certain Mr. Money in the Bank cash in? No. I don't see it. If he does, great, congratulations. If he doesn't, boo-hoo. I think Big E will tease a cash-in, even though he had his Money in the Bank briefcase stolen from him from Baron Corbin, who's poor, which I feel bad for Corbin. I don't know, maybe he teases the cash-in, I don't freaking know. But all I know is that Bobby Lashley will remain WWE Champion. If Goldberg wins, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to react, to be honest with you guys. You'll just have to see my live reactions. I don't freaking know. But I'm going to go with, of course, my boy, the almighty WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley, to remain the WWE Champion. That's all I got to say about that. We have Big Match John against the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. John Cena, Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. This is SummerSlam. The build-up has been pretty good. Pretty good. I've been enjoying it. It's involved something else. I've already teased the first one. And it's been pretty fun. Of course, this past week was the promo. Really, really good. Roman Reigns held his own, but John Cena, he got a little bit more of an edge on you, Roman, this time. Due time, kid. In due time. You did good. But still, John Cena, in my opinion, dominated Reigns a little bit towards the end. Towards the end, John Cena pretty much got the upper hand in the promo. That's just my opinion. Here we are. Universal Championship. John Cena chasing 17. I could see John Cena winning just because Ric Flair is obviously out the door in WWE. And WWE being the spiteful people that they are, they could say, oh, let's have John Cena break the imaginary title record of Ric Flair. No. What's going to happen? The Prince is showing up. That's what's going to happen. Finn Balor's showing up. And Finn Balor's going to ruin your moment, John. Finn Balor's going to get revenge because you took that spot away from him. Yes, he vanquished Baron Corbin, but now he has to vanquish you. Finn Balor's showing up, and Finn Balor's going to ruin you, John. Finn Balor's going to take you out, and I can't wait. I can't wait. My boy's going to be the talk of the town after Sunday. John Cena, you made a big mistake, buddy. Finn Balor's going to come in, and Finn Balor will be dropping you on your head. Roman Reigns has retained the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns is unstoppable at this point. I love John Cena. I would not mind John Cena winning the Universal Championship, but it's not happening here. Finn Balor's interfering. Finn Balor's costing John Cena the Universal Championship. The Tribal Chief will still remain the WWE Universal Champion. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is my predictions for WWE SummerSlam. So if you enjoyed the video, if you did, just sweep the like button down below. Subscribe if you like this one. Follow it's Rory Hill Balor, Instagram Hill Balor.t. And I will see you all on the next one. Too sweet. Peace out.